welcome to my TED Talk. I'm David Schwind, and so the topic is summer. And so every summer, I go to this place called Slovakia. My mom was born there, and it used to be like Czechoslovakia, but then, I don't know how long ago, but they sort of split up, and now it's two different countries, Slovakia and Czech Republic, and they're in Europe. But so every summer we go there for about 2 months is the average, I'll say. And so basically we get there by plane. It takes about 8 hours from Boston to either once it was England, then it's like somewhere in the Netherlands, I forget. But it changes most of the time. And then we have like a 2, maybe even 3 hour layover. And then we go from wherever we went to Vienna, which is in a country next to Slovakia. And from there, usually, my grandparents that live over there, they pick us up, and it's a 2 hour drive from there to the place that we live in Trenčín, which is in Slovakia. It's like northern area. But so we get there, and we have a tiny apartment. Well, not really tiny, but we have an apartment, and it's pretty good. It has like one room with like 3 beds in it. And it has a bathroom, TV, kitchen, your average stuff in an apartment. And I have a friend over there. His name is Lucas. He lives in a apartment with his mom. And it's a pretty modern apartment. It's a new one. They moved in recently. But so I have a friend over there. We get together most of the time, spend time together, go to pools over there. Like they have like these really nice outdoor pools. So we get there, we hang out, do fun stuff. Behind our apartment, there's like basically, it has like a soccer field, a tennis courts, a big track, hockey thing, arena, like rollerblading hockey, not like skating. But, and recently this year, well, before this year, or last year, we used to go to this one place called Croatia. It's a country near Slovakia. And we go there by car, and it took us about maybe, I would say 12 hours by car, including all the breaks and stuff. It was worth the drive to go there. It had a bunch of really nice beaches. We stayed in this like hotel, which my grandparents were friends with them. My grandparents also came. And so there was a beach, a bunch of nice restaurants. We'd stay there for about maybe a week, even 2 weeks once. But my dad usually has to stay back and work. And I think 2 years earlier, my dad actually came for like 7-ish days. But, so then this year, or last year, we started to travel to different places. The first place that we went, it was Rome. It's in Italy. It's a really nice country full of historic stuff, really nice pizza and pasta. It got really hot there. I think one time when we were there, it got up to 100 degrees, which is really hot. And then after that, we went into Rome. We went for about 1 or maybe even 2 weeks. And then I stayed for about a week in Slovakia in our apartment. And then my mom got like a last minute deal to a flight to Jordan, which it took 4 hours to get there. And Jordan is a country near the Red Sea. We stayed in the part, like the really tiny part that actually connects to the Red Sea. We stayed in this awesome resort. It had a pool it was next to a bunch of the beach. It had really nice activities and clubs. me and my sister, we were in this one club. It was a kids club where we basically just go around, have fun, do activities all day long. But mostly every day was we just go out, they had these like mattresses under like umbrellas, which was really nice next to the pool. We'd go in the pool, chill out, go to the beach. I went scuba diving there with a friend that we met there, or made there. I went scuba diving with them. There was some really nice coral reefs. So, as I mentioned before, I have a friend there. His name is Lucas. He's the same age as me, like maybe a month or two older than me, or younger, one of those. And his mom and dad are divorced. His dad lives in an apartment that they used to live in all together. And then Lucas and his mom live in a more modern, new apartment, which is not that far. It's a walking distance, so I sometimes just walk there and knock on their door. We should go out exploring in the woods. They have a bunch of, near their house there's a big field, and there are wild pigs there, which, don't get mistaken, they're actually dangerous, really dangerous. But like sometimes you can just see them on the field, and they're really big, like they're big pigs. And also we have family there. My mom, since she grew up there, she has a bunch of friends, old friends, family. Her brother and his kids and wife live over there. They have like a sort of farm type house. They have a bunch of yard. They have a small pool, on ground pool. They have chickens, I think. Well, they do have chickens. I just don't know if they have anything else. But then, so we have a bunch of family there. My grandparents have a small apartment near ours. And so there are some, we go to camps usually during the summer. So we go to camps there, and I've gone to a bunch of different camps. My sister has also gone to a bunch of camps too. Last year we went to one camp together for the first time. It was awesome. Then before that I went to this military type camp, which we went exploring, camping. It was not my favorite. The food is there different too, and most of it I don't like. And they served the food that I didn't like. And then, so we went there. I did not enjoy it. It was more of a kid boot camp type thing. It wasn't bad though. It was pretty fun. But you'd have to get up at 6 in the morning. At 7 in the morning was a workout thing they have. Some burpees, sit-ups, push-ups type stuff like that. And then the rest of the day you would either go on a hike or just do some fun games. There was one game that I especially really liked. And then there's this one place in there called the Južanka. It's in Slovak, so you might not recognize it. But it has a store, it has doctors, there's a bunch of stores, T-Mobile, medicine store, and it has 2 restaurants in there. Pretty fun place. It also has this place, I forget what it's called, but it is a sort of kid place that, it's a kid place. It has a bunch of slides, a bunch of jungle gyms, huge jungle gyms, where just small kids can hang out. I would always go there, but all the things are so small for me now that I usually just sit there with my mom, while my sister, who's 9 or 8, basically plays around. And then the climate of the place is pretty warm. It does get pretty warm, and also it gets pretty warm. It can be rainy. It gets rainy there too. And then there's a bunch of storms. Slovakia is sort of a big valley, and then the culture mostly over there is different from us. a bunch of the celebrations are different. Like on Christmas, I think you keep fish in your bathtub for a couple days, then eat it, which is weird, in my opinion. And basically after that, and like a bunch of celebrations there are different. They have a bunch of different holidays. I'm not really sure about the holidays over there. I'm only there for the summer, but the winter over there is also cooler, I would say. It snows a bit earlier. And then near Slovakia, near Trenčín, still in Slovakia, there's this place called, like, there's these really high mountains, and they're really nice for skiing, and like, they get a bunch of snow there. But so it's mostly the same climate as here, and then like celebrations over there celebration wise, I don't really know much. I'm only there for the summer. But so yeah, that is my TED Talk. Thank you.